Hey everybody, welcome back to Japan by Food's ramen series. I'm your ramen loving host Frank, and of course, what else are we going to be doing? We're eating ramen today, specifically Tantanmen in Tokyo Suitengumae district. This is kind of a business district, but there's an amazing Tantanmen or spicy style of ramen place that we'll be visiting. White and black sesame Tantanmen. Let's go.
はい、いらっしゃいませ。
今日よろしくお願いいたします。
どうも。どうぞ券売機で。
ありがとうございます。いや、いろいろありますね。So here you can see there's also English at the bottom as well, so very handy if you're not sure what to order. This is without soup, no soup here, white and black sesame, and then over here this is with soup. Extra toppings at the bottom too if you want to top up your tantanmen. And I'm going to go for this, the black sesame without soup, and the white sesame with soup.
辛さどうします？
両方とも辛めでお願いします。
はい、かしこまりました。どうぞお席。
ありがとうございます。
はい、おかけになってお待ちください。
He asked me if I wanted, basically think of it as 1, 2, 3 in terms of spice level, but I went for 3 just because why not? I like my food spicy, especially when it comes to tantanmen. But I have had the tantanmen here before, and even at 3, it's not going to set your hair on fire. Certainly not compared to some of the other spicy ramen I've had up to now. Beautifully balanced, even at spice level 3. Oh, 綺麗ですね。ありがとうございます。Look at this. This is a beauty. My God, just a colorful rainbow here. We've got light brown, red, green, a little bit Christmas action going. I can't wait to dive in. All right, got my bib here. Don't want to have a splash effect. Here we go. This is the white sesame with soup tantanmen or dandan noodles. And look at that beautiful soup. Here we go. Oh yeah. It's so good. It's spicy, but again, not like insanely spicy. You've got that richness there from the white sesame. You've also got the chili oil, which is in the background there, mixing with that white sesame. Oh, so good. And I'm going to, after that soup, jump into these noodles. So we're starting off with thinner noodles with the one with soup. Oh, look at this. Yes, beautiful noodles. Okay, slurps up. Of course, delicious. What I have now more is a little bit of that minced pork alongside the noodles. In tantanmen, which kind of still sticks to the Chinese roots of ramen, there's minced pork instead of sliced pork. And that's what you have here. I love that numbing pepper, and they're using high quality numbing pepper. If you haven't had that numbing pepper before, or Sansho, it's gonna be an interesting experience. You literally feel like you've been to the dentist and they just put Novocaine in your mouth. Look at the massive bok choy that is in this here. Coming back to the toppings, what I'm getting more of now is some of that spring onions or the negi as I pull up those noodles. And there's also little dried baby shrimp here that you can see. And this is popular in Tokyo Tantanmen shops. Basically, these shrimp give a little bit of bitterness, a little bit of brininess alongside all of the stuff that I just described. So again, Tantanmen, there's a lot going on, but it's just so well balanced, especially here at PiRiRi. This is black sesame soupless tantanmen. Now, as I said before, soupless, there is soup. It's just a lot less of it, and it's much thicker and more concentrated, which is going to be appropriate for, let's say, a noodle that is thicker, something you're kind of like mopping up, I always use this reference, but if you're thinking about fettuccine, linguine, the sauces that go with those type of noodles, you've got a similar thing going with soupless tantanmen or any soupless ramen. Alrighty, look at this, another beauty here and a completely different experience. I'm gonna start mixing right away because this is soupless tantanmen. You've got to mix it pretty quickly, otherwise it's all gonna all clump together. We'll see if my bib looks like I've been in a paintball tournament at the end of this or not. All right, here we go. I'm gonna have some of those noodles. It's a different experience. First of all, it's a different experience because it's soupless. But what's interesting is that Dandan noodles, they actually started out soupless in Sichuan province in China, where this dish is from. Dandan actually refers to a pole that they use to transport the noodle dish. What also is different, of course, is the white sesame versus the black sesame. Here, that black sesame flavor, it's very different in that it's more smoky and peppery, where the white sesame was more smooth and creamy. And the Sansho, the numbing pepper, I feel like it comes alive more a little bit with the black sesame. Instead of the bok choy, you have a lot of mizuna. These are nice and crunchy, refreshing alongside that spicy base. I feel the heat, I feel the numbing pepper, but I can still have a conversation with you. I'm not struggling. And look how much noodles you're getting. Look at that, like I've only grabbed about half of it, and there's a lot of noodles in this, so. Working towards that final bite here. Amazing. That numbing pepper, mind you, again, if you're not used to it, it's like, it's just all over the place right now. And if you drink water, you know, we're always tempted to drink water when we have something spicy, but mind you, especially with the numbing pepper, just like with spice, it actually magnifies. Alrighty, those were two amazing Tantanmen at PiRiRi. Very different experiences. If you have a chance to try them both here, the white sesame Tantanmen with soup and the black sesame Tantanmen without soup. If you enjoyed this video here on Japan ByFood's ramen series, please like the video, subscribe, share it, and I hope to see you in the next ramen video. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time.